a feminine hypocrite, I can say that I also agree with the passport bros. Yeah, if you can't beat them, join them. So I have become a passport hoe.
Okay.
At least you're admitting it.
So if the men can do it, so can the women. But you just don't end up with the same results as the men.
Exactly. Big difference. They're going to actually find a proper woman.
Even if
you're going to get your guts dig out.
Even if I'm going over there to find women and for prostitution and prostituta, all of that ish, right? I'm still smashing, right? I'm not the one getting smashed. You are. You lose value.
Yeah.
Because you weren't cutting it over in your own country. You had to go find someone over there. Now you got to think, how peak is that? Facts.
Plus size women, if you ever felt insecure, if you ever felt like you was too big, if you ever felt like you was just so waha, how you doing? Good, thank you. If you ever felt like you just so fat that nobody don't love you, girl, come to Jamaica. They love us.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
Green Card Bros say that passport sisters are just for opportunity.
When we see a foreign girl, we see them as opportunity first. Is what me I say, uno might see we as love, but we see una as opportunity. Just like how if me they are Jamaica, and me see a girl where they are Jamaica, me not expect nothing from her. Me never expect she to take care of my family, them or take care of me and give me money. Me just a look at Jamaican girl because me naturally see her and like her. When me see a foreigner, me I see opportunity. Is what me I say before me even think about even know her. Me I see opportunity. Me I see the lifestyle where she can make me live, and me I see say she can take me out of the ghetto and carry me come foreign and make me can live some better life. Me not see you as somebody where me don't love and want to deal with for the rest of my life. It's just the truth. Is what me I say. Cause if me take up a yardie girl, me not look for no money. Me I look for love.
Game is game.
Yeah, with this one. Do you know how many stories I've heard about how many people go abroad, how many women go abroad and say that the men want you for real? They don't want you for real. They don't. I'm not saying it never happens, but it's highly unlikely.
There's the exception
to the rule.
There's the rule.
Exactly.
Right.
But I'm just saying that a lot of these men, they just see you as opportunity. They don't see you as I want to wifey you and have children. They have children with you.
But especially, like, if you can't find a man in your own native country, right? You're not submissive. You're not certain things. The women over in their countries are traditional, submissive, peaceful. They're a pleasure to be around, right? If you can't cut it in your own country, come on, man. You think you're going to go to another country where that's the standard and those women understand about competing? You really think... Come on, they're with you because they want to get some. They're negotiating.
Exactly.
They stay.
White passport sister finds love.
I just come to clear up the air. Now she do not know what I'm going to ask her, or she do not know what I'm going to talk about. Now let me tell you something one time. People are saying that I am with this woman to get my green card, and this woman, they take care of me. I just want to let her know that this woman doesn't take care of me. I just take care of she. I just spend more money than she just spend on me. You understand? So quit with that talk, please.
When did you do that?
Huh?
When did that? When did you help pay my bills and stuff?
Not now. I told you to wait after the video, then argue.
Oh,
so let's agree.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So stop with the nonsense, please.
We have nothing to drink. We don't know where we are.
I don't want to sound too cocky too early.
No, I don't think we should.
I don't think we should at all. No. But right now,
we're winning.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
Julie, you just order me about all the time.
I would please leave you.
She goes on about those potatoes anymore. I'm gonna stab her.
This is the male version.
I feel dreadful. Honestly, I feel absolutely dreadful. I never thought I would be so desperate for food and water.
The water was not an issue. Yeah. And actually dehydration was your own fault rather than lack of water.
The expedition party are dehydrated, hopelessly lost and wandering directionless.
Walking is painful now.
All night, no dry clothes and no fire, because we have to make mistakes. Darling. Are you it came towards me? It came right at me! We just caught a prehistoric animal.
I need to be with my family, and I just need to be at home.
All the decisions we've made thus far have been made collaboratively. We've not needed to conform to a system where there's a leader.
Now, reality can be whatever I want.
Call the medics! She's Fran! Fran's fainted!
Yeah, listen, she's already fainted. There's how many women fainting already? It's like, just admit that you need a man, man. You need a man.
They don't need a man.
You need a man.
Don't need a man.
In their situation, you need a man. Just say you need a man.
They don't look
You
like
need help.
They don't look like they was doing so well.
You fainted because of malnutrition. You don't have water.
Malnutrition.
Exactly. You don't have water or
Was
food.
it male nutrition?
Whatever.
Gotcha, bitch!
Tennis legend John McEnroe getting some heat for what he said about Serena Williams.
Best female player ever, no question.
Some would say she's the best player in the world.
You mean the best player in the world, period?
Yeah, best tennis player in the world. You know, why say female player?
Well, because if she played the men's circuit, she'd be like 700 in the world.
It's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
Why did you say woman? Why don't you just say the greatest, tennis player that ever lived? And so then I felt the need to say what I really felt.
Would you like to apologize?
No. Do they say that about girl basketball players, that they're as good as Michael Jordan?
He said she's the best female player ever. And they were like, well, why not just the best player ever? And he's like, because she's a woman. Like, if she were a man, she'd get her ass kicked. And everyone was like, no, how dare you? Right. There is something called the Universal Tennis Ranking. She would rank in the mid-ranks of college male players if she were a man.
There's not a guy in the country in the ATP Top 100 that's not beating Serena soundly.
He ain't lying.
I don't understand why there's so many people that want to take the word woman away from everything. You want to change things when it doesn't need to be changed.
If we're
She's
talking
a
about,
female.
Okay, if we're talking about Serena Williams, right? In my opinion, I think she is the best female tennis player ever that graced the tennis court. She is. It's a can't close case. But if she were to compete against the men, it would be a different story. And even she admitted
it, exactly.
She knows. It is what it is.
It is a whole different sport.
We've got quite a large pay dispute happening with our Australian women's soccer team at the moment. Is it frustrating for you as someone who's so prominent in your sport? And we heard you say on the Ellen show the other day you are the richest fighter in UFC, that sort of thing is still going on?
I think that how much you get paid should have something to do with how much money you bring in.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These facts are not facts.
I'm the highest paid fighter, not because Dana and Lorenzo wanted to do something nice for the ladies. They do it because I bring in the highest numbers. They do it because I make them the most money. And I think that the money that they make should be proportionate to the money that they bring in.
I like this one.
If a boxing match with men bring in a certain amount of viewers, which brings in a certain amount of money, cool. Those guys are going to get paid a certain amount of money. If women saying that men and women should get equal pay, but those very same women that are saying that are not even going to those matches, whether it be football matches, boxing matches, MMA.
Yeah.
Come on now.
But
if you're not even going
I know.
to those matches and women are not even supporting it, how are they going to get paid? Where's the money going to come? Out of thin air?
Man, shut your... It's an evil world we live in.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I just would like to know the day when the women that have a problem with this just sit down and accept it for what it is.
No, but it's silly. We're debating BS, right?
Why are we debating
if
it?
the men can do it, so can the women. That's the reality, and that's the world that we live in today.
Well, that's not facts.
And that's food for thought. Don't forget to like, share, and definitely subscribe.
You guys are out of your mind if you think that a man who has been a man for 30 years and has taken female hormones for 2 is the same. Not only that, but the bone density is retained by taking estrogen. Reaction times are several tenths of a second faster in general for men rather than they are for even professional athlete women. There's no like even playing field.
That's the one I'm waiting for. All right, well, he's kind of 6'10". Oh. Giving the ball away if you just cross willy-nilly.
30.